killed whilst on training flights in Scotland before they ever saw combat. Today marks the 70th anniversary of one such ill-fated flight which crashed in the hills near Braemar. One local man who traced the wreckage made it his lifelong mission to honour those who lost their lives in the crash and others like it. Euan Wemyss went to meet him.
January 19th, 1942, at the height of the Second World War. A Wellington Bomber left RAF Lossiemouth on a training flight in heavy snow with 8 crew on board. It never returned. The RAF officially listed the plane as lost at sea. Andy Brown from Braemar was 15 when his great-uncle spotted something glistening in the hills just south of Glenshee a few weeks later.
We got the nearest possible to the site. We had another good look with binoculars and telescope and discovered that it was definitely an aeroplane. And the tail turret, the glass on the tail turret, was sticking out of the snow, and it was shining. The RAF couldn't believe that that aircraft had gone all the way from the North Sea to where it crashed. They couldn't understand that at all.
The remains of the airmen were buried nearly 70 miles away here in Dice. And for 60 years, these headstones were the only reminder of their sacrifice.
They came from Australia, New Zealand and Canada and died in our mountains before they'd done anything, really. I thought it was really sad that these lads had come and died and nothing, not even a little stone put up somewhere for them.
After the war, Andy wanted to turn part of the plane wreckage into a memorial in Braemar. But the crash site was at the bottom of a steep ravine and the engines weighed half a ton each. His vision went unrealised until the late 90s when a local aviation writer reignited his ambition.
We went up the hill, and when we came off the hill we didn't know where it was, but we knew where it wasn't. I put a note in the D-side Piper, and about 10 minutes later, that's what it seemed like, Andy Brown was on the phone and it all took off from that.
The local community rallied behind Andy's cause. 20 Argyll and Sutherland troops were enlisted to recover the wreckage, which was then airlifted off the mountain. Finally, in 2003, the memorial, made from one of the plane's engines, was given a royal opening. Today marks 70 years since that fateful flight. Thanks to Andy's efforts, the names of those lost will live on in Braemar for many more to come.
I'm going to lay a wreath at the memorial, and I'll just think, well, it's been a long time. Yeah, it's been a long time. But it's been very satisfying. I'm really proud.
Euan Wemyss, STV News.
A poignant tale. That's where we'll have to leave it for this evening.